Donald Trump's hush money trial resumes this morning in New York, and the AP's Julie Walker is at the courthouse.
For the first time in history, prosecutors are presenting a criminal case against a former American president to a jury as they accuse Donald Trump of a hush money scheme aimed at preventing damaging stories about his personal life from becoming public. A jury here in Manhattan at this criminal court is to hear opening statements today from prosecutors and defense lawyers in the first of 4 criminal cases against Trump, the presumptive Republican nominee, to reach trial. The arguments are expected to give the 12-person jury the clearest view to date of the allegations at the heart of the case. At court in Manhattan, I'm Julie Walker.
He says his command did not live up to the task they were entrusted with. The head of Israeli military intelligence has resigned. The AP's Charles de Ledesma.
The military says the head of Israel's intelligence directorate, Ahiron Haliva, has resigned over the failures surrounding Hamas's October 7 attack, becoming the first senior figure to step down over his role in the deadliest assault in Israel's history. The resignation sets the stage for more fallout from Israel's top security brass. I'm Charles de Ledesma.
The Pentagon says it could get weapons moving to Ukraine within days if the Senate and President Biden give final approval to the plan. Experts say it could take weeks, though, for weapons to reach troops. Papua New Guinea's prime minister is accusing President Biden of disparaging that nation, saying the president appeared to imply recently that his uncle had been eaten by cannibals there during World War II. Top climate monitoring organizations say Europe is the fastest warming continent, temperatures rising at roughly twice the global average. This is AP News. It's Earth Day.
More than 190 countries are celebrating Earth Day. In Mexico on Sunday, the sound of blowing into seashells as people gathered in Mexico City to present greetings and blessings to the god of rain. This year's Earth Day focuses on the threat that plastics pose to our environment. Judith Enck of Beyond Plastics says you can cut down on the use of plastics at the grocery store by buying things in glass jars and fresh produce in no packaging.
Even small steps make a difference because big supermarkets notice when people ask for less packaged material. Also, our kids pay attention. If they're shopping with us and you talk about why you're reaching for the glass jar rather than the plastic jar.
I'm Donna Warder.
And I'm Rita Foley, AP News.
Need to schedule an appointment for an X-ray, MRI, CT, nuclear medicine, or an ultrasound? Call SMDH Centralized Scheduling at 573-453-5952. SMDH will schedule your tests while working around your personal schedule, help you pre-register for service, and help you navigate insurance requirements before your appointment. Schedule your radiology appointment today with Salem Memorial District Hospital by calling Centralized Scheduling 453-5952. The Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
The weather, the market, the soil. Corn farmers know some things are inconsistent, except for Veltima fungicide from BASF. It consistently outyields other fungicides on average by 7 bushels per acre, consistently wins in on-farm head-to-head comparisons, and consistently makes for happy farmers. Veltima fungicide. Visit RevXFields.com for full results. Always read and follow label directions. Yield data based on summary of 2019 through 2022 RevX Field Scale Demonstration Trials.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Check out these deals at K&H Auto Supply. A Schumacher 12-volt 6-amp battery charger for $54.99. Lucas Engine Oil Stop Leak $13.99 for the 32-ounce size. And 3-piece Flair Nut Wrench Set for $21.99. Stop by K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
After KSMO Studios, let's take a look at that weather situation. And right now, still kind of on the cool side, though we will be warming up. The sun has made its way out. It won't be long before we're above the freezing mark. And actually, in many locations, it may already be above the freezing mark. But right now, we are very, very close to that 32-degree mark. And as we mentioned, A little bit of frost out there this morning. Winds have kind of died down a little bit out of southwest at 2 miles an hour, 30.26 inches of pressure. That is rising. It's 90% relative humidity out there, so there is a little bit of a light frost that did come down last night. So the widespread frost should be done half hour to an hour at the latest, I would think. Sunshine after that and a high of 67 today. We will have a southwesterly breeze. It will increase as the morning goes on, and it will move directly out of the south as the morning goes on as well. It'll be about 8 to 15 miles an hour by later this morning, and gusting into the 20s by this afternoon. Clear skies tonight, not as cold, low about 42. Southerly winds at 5 to 15, could gust to 25. Chance of some showers will develop during the afternoon tomorrow. Otherwise, we'll have clear skies to start the day. Plenty of sunshine, but clouds will roll in. We'll have a high of 72 degrees. Winds will be out of south at 15 to 20 miles an hour, gusting up to 25 to 30. Chance of getting rain tomorrow afternoon right now about 50%. Then for tomorrow evening, a 30% chance of lingering rain, so about 7 o'clock-ish or so. Cloudy, gradually becoming clear, and a low of 42 with a northwesterly breeze 5 to 10. Sunny Wednesday, high of 71 with northeast winds 5 to 10 mile an hour. Partly cloudy Wednesday night, low 44. Partly sunny on Thursday with a 30% chance getting a little bit of rain in the afternoon. High about 69 with a better chance of showers developing after midnight Thursday night. It'll be cloudy to low of 55. And then Friday, pretty much all day and into Friday night, showers are likely. Possibly some thunder showers in there. Cloudy all day, high of 75 with a low Friday night of about 61. It will be somewhat breezy throughout the day on Friday with those clouds and that rain. At the KSMO studios, again, 32 degrees, 90% relative humidity. Winds fairly light out of the southwest at about 2 miles an hour and 30.26 inches of pressure. It is rising. At KSMO Radio, it's 7:32 on your Monday morning, April 22nd. And we have a KSMO Radio. Time to take a short break, come back. We got local news waiting in the wings next. It's up right after this break.
Country Mart in Salem is the one place to go to get everything you need. Where you'll find a greenhouse, deli and gluten-free, organic and diabetic products. Fresh fruit and vegetables as well. Country Mart also has a deli and a bakery, plus they have propane tanks for your barbecue, and everything you need can be found under one roof at Country Mart in Salem. Stop by today at Country Mart in Salem.
Ricky, there have been generations of fans growing up on St. Louis Cardinals baseball.
That's right, John. And for many, they grew up listening and learning about the Cardinals on the radio.
We get asked all the time why the Cardinals continue to draw fans from so many different states. And the answer is easy: the power of the radio network.
Fans are listening to Cardinals baseball all over the Midwest, and the tradition continues.
Join us all season long for St. Louis Cardinals baseball. Cardinal baseball on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO.
Hi, my name is Michelle Bland. I'm the new family nurse practitioner at SMDH Family Medicine. I will be providing family medical services for all ages. I'm now accepting new patients, so please call 729-8000 to make an appointment. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurances. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
It's now time for news. Local news brought to you as a courtesy of your friends at Guard Trucking and Equipment Company, located in St. James. Now, they've been serving the surrounding area for a while, and they would love to have an opportunity to earn your business. Stop on by and talk with Matt McCarter today, whether it be a chainsaw, mower, tractor, or maybe need some pretty good-sized construction or agricultural equipment. Talk with Matt. Call him at 573-265-5110 or drop by Guard Trucking and Equipment in St. James at 14380 State Route B. That's right there in St. James, right off the highway right there. You can't miss them. Guard Trucking and Equipment. Talk with Matt McCarter today, 573-265-5110. My name is Stan Stevens. Glad to be able to bring you local news on your Monday morning here at KSMO 735. Thank you again for being part of our morning on KSMO AM 1340, FM 95.7, and we're streaming it online at KSMOradio.com, KSMO Stream Facebook, and KSMO YouTube. Thanks for being along. Well, first off, congratulations. Salem Chamber Choir and instructor Elaine Russell were taking first place in their class in category the Chamber Choir Nationals held in Washington, D.C. this past weekend. The choir has once again been invited to sing at Carnegie Hall in New York. What an incredible performance. And, of course, we always salute our Chamber Choir and Mrs. Russell. They do a fantastic job, be it graduation, be it a Christmas program, or in their competitions. If you get a chance to hear this chamber choir, highly recommend you take advantage of it. City of Salem Park and Recreation Board will meet this evening at 5:30 at the Salem Community Center at the Armory. After the roll call, the Parks and Recreation Board will consider a property trade for a park on the east side of Salem. Members of the Board of Aldermen are requesting the Parks and Recreation Board consider trading the old fairgrounds property for 5 acres on 10th Street, known as the old middle school property. The meeting was called by Parks and Recreation Board President Carlos Lopez. The meeting will be open to the public. An accident did happen early Sunday morning at 12:05 in Dent County at 1101 Dent County Road 6120. According to the Highway Patrol report, a 2006 Arctic Cat 500 four-wheeler driven by 20-year-old Garrett Mueller of West Salem, Wisconsin, lost control while crossing a cattle guard and overturned. Mueller was ejected from the vehicle and suffered serious injuries. He was flown to Mercy Hospital in Creve Coeur by air evac. Mueller was not wearing any safety equipment at the time of that accident. An accident happened in Crawford County Saturday morning at 8:53 on Interstate 44 in the eastbound lane at the 200-mile marker. According to the Highway Patrol report, a 2017 Jeep Cherokee driven eastbound by 26-year-old David Schultze of Rolla attempted to overtake a 2025 Freightliner tractor-trailer unit driven eastbound by 37-year-old Kenzie Lewis of Henderson, North Carolina, when the Jeep struck the front of the Freightliner and traveled off the roadway, where it then overturned. Schultze suffered serious injuries and was airlifted to Mercy Hospital in Creve Coeur by Arch Medical, while Lewis suffered minor injuries and was evaluated at the scene by the North Crawford EMS before being released. The Jeep was totaled and removed from the scene by Chris & Sons Towing, while the Freightliner sustained minor damage and was driven from the scene. Schultze and Lewis were both wearing seat restraints at the time of the accident. An accident happened Friday evening in Phelps County, the intersection of Phelps County roads 7360 and 7380. According to the Highway Patrol report, a 2019 Polaris RZR, driven by 53-year-old Richard Barr of Rolla, was traveling westbound when he attempted to make a left turn and traveled off the right side of the roadway and overturned. A passenger, 33-year-old Austin Fan of St. James, suffered serious injuries and was flown by Phelps Air to the University Hospital in Columbia. Neither Fan or Barr were wearing safety equipment at the time of the accident. The Highway Patrol was assisted by the Phelps County Sheriff's Office. An accident happened Thursday afternoon at 2:15 in Laclede County on Route F about a mile north of Sleeper. According to the Highway Patrol report, a 2021 Caterpillar skid steer being operated by 54-year-old Douglas Sidwell of Rolla was working on the roadway in a construction zone. At that time, a 1993 Freightliner being driven by 73-year-old Marion Bishop of Urbana was unable to stop due to a mechanical problem and struck the skid steer. Sidwell suffered serious injuries and was taken by ambulance to the Mercy Hospital in Springfield. The Caterpillar and the Freightliner were both did sustain extensive damage. The Freightliner was towed by Bledsoe Towing while the Caterpillar was secured at the scene. Salem R80 Board of Education held a reorganizational meeting Tuesday evening at the R80 Administrative Boardroom. The board certified the election results, and Assistant Superintendent Nathan Wills swore in newly elected board members Stephen Patterson and Jason Green. New officers of the Salem R80 School Board are Drew Howard as board president, Sammy Parker as board vice president, Andrew Wynn as the board secretary, and Philip Mercer as the board treasurer. Marjorie Pyatt was elected the MSBA delegate, and Jason Green was elected the MSBA delegate alternate. The reorganizational meeting was then adjourned with the regular board meeting being held. Superintendent Lynn Reed gave an update on the FEMA building, and a pre-bid meeting was held with bids due by April 30th. She said the administration and previous board president Stephen Patterson stopped by a practice of the wrestling club and found good attendance and much enthusiasm by the students. Dr. Reed reported a staff meeting was held with 5 teachers from the senior high, 4 from the upper elementary, 3 from the middle school, and 2 from William Lynch, as well as 3 principals, the SPED process coordinator, and the 2 board members to discuss how the school moves forward with the budget after the bond issue and tax levy increase failed. That discussion lasted over an hour. It was reported the school principals have submitted master schedules with class size each hour to Dr. Wills and to Dr. Reed. They are working on creative solutions to filling open positions from within. Dr. Wills attended a meeting of the Salem Public Schools Foundation and updated the board on their plans to support Dane County schools. It was reported that surveys for students, staff, and parents will be distributed that are aligned with the new CSIP plan. School developed exit interviews for departing staff to gather data. After the building principals gave their reports, the board approved the OPA food contract, approved the revised head lice policy, and heard the first reading of the MSBA policy. The board accepted the resignations of Jordan McLaurin as a high school social studies teacher, as well as a head golf and assistant boys basketball coach, assistant high school principal Lacey Colby, middle school special education teacher Kathleen Cole, and kindergarten teacher Emily Wiseman. They also accepted the retirement of Karen Jones, who is the William Lynch title teacher, and Tracy Leathers in high school math. The board also accepted the resignations of 2 custodians, Brittany Steelman and Aaron Steelman. The board then went into closed session. It's 7:42. Sports is next, and we come right back.
Black vultures can be harmful to livestock operations across Missouri. Missouri Department of Agriculture Director Chris Chin.
We are encouraging producers to keep your cattle up close where there's a lot of human activity, especially when you're calving. If you're looking for a depredation permit, we encourage you to reach out to the Missouri Farm Bureau. They're able to issue you a permit that will allow you to take up to 5 of the black vultures. We also are encouraging farmers and ranchers and producers to be reaching out to their University of Missouri Extension office. They have a lot of valuable resources to help you mitigate black vultures on your farm. We also have funds available at the Department of Agriculture to reimburse for necropsy results when the loss is determined to be by a black vulture. This determination has to come from a certified veterinarian or the U.S. Department of Agriculture Wildlife Services. You can find more information about black vultures on the Missouri Department of Agriculture website at agriculture.mo.gov.
Here at KSMO, time for sports news. Salem baseball Tigers scored 13 runs on 7 hits and shut out Plato Friday 13-0. Trevathan Richter, Cash Howard, Roy Stevens, and Briar Bobbitt each had 2 RBI for Salem, who will play Ava today at 4:30 at the SHS Field. Salem is 5-0 in the SCA Conference. They're 12-2 on the year. You can hear the game on KSMO Radio and video stream the game on KSMO Media starting around 4:15. Salem Lady Softball Tigers went 1-3 in the Salem tournament held this past Friday and Saturday. Salem beat Bourbon Friday 19-4, then on Saturday fell to Steelville by a score of 11-3. They then lost to Licking 28-2 and then to Plato 13-4. Salem is now 3-13 on the year. They'll play Stoutland in Salem at 4:30 Tuesday at the Salem City Park. Salem tennis team beat Mountain Grove Friday 5-4 to even their season record at 5-5. They'll be at Lebanon today at 4 o'clock. Salem golf team will participate in the SCA golf tournament today. The Salem Middle School track team will be at Waynesville today for their invitational. And in pro sports, the Cardinals took on Milwaukee yesterday. John Rooney and Ricky Horton have that report, gentlemen.
With Ricky Horton, I'm John Rooney, and the weekend was not kind to the Cardinals as the Brewers swept them. A one-run victory in 10 innings on Friday night. Then the Brewers put up 12 runs in a win Saturday, and a 2-0 loss for the Cardinals yesterday to Milwaukee.
Cardinals pitched well 2 of the 3 games in the series, but they didn't hit well in any of them. They had an opportunity in the first inning. Lars Nootbaar hit a long fly ball to center, and he was robbed of a home run. It would have been a 3-run home run that may have made the difference, but the Cardinals just could not get anything going with runners in scoring position. 0 for 9, and not much better for the series.
Only 2 hits and 24 at-bats with runners in scoring position for the series, and it was Owen Miller. He broke a long 0-for going back to last year with a base hit that scored the only 2 runs in the game.
He had been 0 for 16 at the plate, and Sonny Gray had not given up a run all season or as a Cardinal, and that's what happened.
The Cardinals hope to get back in the win column behind Lance Lynn tonight against the Diamondbacks on the air at 5:50.
Here at KSMO, we'll join that game in progress right after Tiger baseball right here on KSMO, somewhere pretty close to 6:30. Baltimore Orioles shut out Kansas City Sunday 5-0 and took the series from the Royals 2-1. Royals have now lost 3 of their last 4 games. They begin a series with Toronto tonight in Kansas City. And that's going to do it for news and sports, brought to you as a courtesy of Guard Trucking and Equipment in St. James. Come see Guard Trucking Equipment for your equipment needs, big or small, agricultural or construction. They sell it all. Stop on by 14380 State Route B in St. James or call them at 573-265-5110 and talk with Matt McCarter. You can also check them out on Facebook, Guard Trucking and Equipment in St. James. It is now time for our daily investment report from the offices of Joe Brand and Leah Nash of Edward Jones Brokerage, helping people with their investment needs. They can help you too. Contact them at 907 South Pershing by stopping by the office or call. You can do that at 729-3831, 729-3831. Joe Brand, Leah Nash of Edward Jones, member SIPC, and our daily investment report. With that report this morning, Teresa Whalen. Teresa.
This is Teresa Whalen bringing you the daily financial market report on behalf of financial advisors Joe Brand and Leah Nash, and also Edward Jones. Today's U.S. equities closed lower. The Dow closed up 211 points to close at 37,987. The NASDAQ closed down 319 points to close at 15,282. And the S&P 500 closed down 44 points to close at 4,967. In the bond market, 10-year Treasury yields are trading at 4.62%. The price of crude oil was flat at $82.19, and the spot price of gold was up $5.30 to close at $2,403.30. For stocks of local interest, we have Ameren Corporation at $73.88, up $1.37. AT&T $16.51, up 18 cents. Boeing $169.82, down 41 cents. Dollar General $144.82, down 86 cents. ExxonMobil $119.88, up $1.36. McDonald's $271.99, up $1.01. Microsoft $399.12, down $5.15. PepsiCo $174.13, up $1.86. Pfizer $26 even, up 61 cents. Procter & Gamble $158.14, up 85 cents. U.S. Bancorp $40.45, up $1.01. Walmart $59.53, up 27 cents. This has been today's financial market report, brought to you on behalf of Edward Jones, member SIPC, and financial advisors Joe Brand and Leah Nash, serving individual investors with personalized attention and financial advice at 907 South Pershing right here in Salem, Missouri, bringing you this Wall Street to Main Street report.
Thank you, Teresa, and don't forget to join us again for our next daily investment report right here on KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. We do appreciate you being along with us right here at KSMO and hope it's going to be a fantastic day for you. It should be weather-wise a pretty good day. A little cold start, though, as we are out there with a little bit of frost this morning. And pretty much that frost will be, well, being melted off here within the next hour or so. Should be all completely done with that. So maybe unless your vehicle's in shade somewhere or not with the sun, but should be warm enough pretty much to start melting that away. So again, a little bit of frost this morning. Hopefully did not do any damage to your sensitive vegetation that you have. Hopefully you got it covered too. At the KSMO studios, we'll come back in 90 seconds with a look at what's going on in the world of weather right here on KSMO Radio. Thanks again for being part of our Monday morning. It's April 22nd.
Getting ready to take on spring? Create your own outdoor oasis with legendary Steel tools. From mowers and blowers to trimmers and more, count on Steel to get it done this spring. Right now, save $30 on the American-made FS56 RCE trimmer. Real Steel. Find yours at SteelDealers.com. The FS56 RCE is made in America of U.S. and global materials. Offer valid for limited time only while supplies last. See participating dealer for details.
It's a mystery where Old Spice finds its amazing scents like Himalayan sea salt, but I'm thrilled they have because no other body wash exfoliates and moisturizes 24/7 like Old Spice Gentleman's Himalayan sea salt body wash. Now, if only there was a mountain range separating the Indian subcontinent from the Tibetan plateau where I could hide my Old Spice and keep my family from stealing it, my impossibly smooth skin will finally be safe.
Did you know that Salem Memorial District Hospital Rehab Department is growing and adding services? Hi, I'm Gina Daniels, the Director of Rehab at Salem Memorial Hospital. We have certified therapists that specialize in wound care and lymphedema management. Discuss your rehab needs with your physician and come see us. Let our friendly and caring staff help you get your life back. Call 573-729-6626 to schedule an appointment. We are committed to every patient, every encounter, every time.
At KSMO Radio, thank you, Gina. We want to tell you right here at your information station, it's time for weather. Weather is brought to you by your friends at Healthy Dane County and the Salem Community Center at the Armory. So you have a special event coming up. It could be anything. It could be a fundraiser for your group. It might be a wedding reception. It could be something like a big birthday party or maybe a group of birthday parties you want to get together. Remember, your friends at Healthy Dane County have an incredible event center that can take care of you. Whether you want the Bounce House birthday party package, they have that together. 4 hours for $300, which includes tables and chairs and the kitchen. It's all included in that, plus 3 huge bounce houses. You can find out more about that, 729-8163. And maybe in addition to that, you rent out half the gym. It's just $15 an hour to do that. And you can do that for basketball or volleyball or pickleball or even dodgeball. If you have a question or two about the facilities or the different meeting rooms that they have available there, they're more than happy to show you around, answer any questions you might have, and, of course, be open anything that you might ask them to about different things that they do offer. Remember, there's a sound system in the event center. It also has projection screen and a projector. And you can also, like I said, accommodate quite a few people. It includes table and chairs. I think it's 297, something like that they can fit in there. So quite a few people. If you have a question or two, again, 729-8163. Get in touch with them. And again, they can really put make your event stand out. Your friends at Healthy Dane County and the Salem Community Center at the Armory, where health, education, and the community all meet. Well, surface high that's currently dominating the regional synoptic pattern will slip further to the southeast. This will reinforce the south-southwesterly flow that's begun to infiltrate into the Ozarks. This southerly flow regime will usher in some warmer air, bringing high temperatures up in the upper 60s today and even 70s out west. As the low-pressure system will dig into the Great Lakes through the day, the pressure gradient will tighten and winds will strengthen with sustained speeds between 10 and 20 mile an hour, gusting up to 15 to 30. Winds will increase from east to west, with the strongest winds near the Kansas-Missouri border. A dry air mass is firmly in place, with model soundings indicating it'll stick around throughout the entire day. Warm temperatures, clear skies, heightened winds, and some low humidities are expected. As the low digs further into the Great Lakes on Tuesday, a cold front will push south into Missouri from the northeast to the southwest. How far southwest that strongest precipitation along the front will make it is still up for debate, as the models have not quite figured that out yet. With certainty in precipitation and coverage to the northeast along the more robust portion of the front, that they're pretty sure of, but scattered rain showers from central Missouri into eastern Kansas would also be possible. No severe weather is expected with this system. Areas of Missouri north and west of I-44 would have about a 40 to 60% chance of seeing some rain, with Kansas and areas along and south of I-44 about a 20 to 40% chance. Highs on Tuesday will be in the mid to upper 70s. Early Thursday morning brings the next event of the week, which will feed off moisture hitching a ride off a developing low-level jet in the plains. Thursday should remain primarily rain, but the chances of thunder will increase through the day as the instability builds along the axis of the low-level jet in the plains. Much of this rain will develop ahead of a warm front associated with an upper-level trough, pushing off the Rockies into the central plains. Wednesday and Thursday will see temperatures in the upper 60s and low 70s. Thursday night and Friday morning, we'll see the warm front move to the north over the area, bringing possibly some rain and a few thunder showers to start the day out. With southerly flow firmly in place by Friday, temperatures will warm to the upper 70s, maybe even breaching the 80-degree mark out west, but rain is expected to be a part of that situation. We topped out at 59 yesterday, 36 the low, normal high 70, normal low 48. Record high of 89 was set back on this date in 1963, 29 the record low in 2021. No rain yesterday. For the month, we're at just a smidge under 3 inches. That would be normal for the month, a smidge under 3 inches. 13 and a quarter are total for the year, while 11 and 9/20 would be normal. 6:21 the time of sunrise this morning, 7:48 the time of sunset. The extended forecast, taking a look at Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Looks like some rain coming into the area Friday, and cloudy skies are going to prevail. High about 75, and it will be somewhat breezy. Can't rule out a thunderstorm. That will go into Friday night as well, with showers likely. Cloudy throughout the entire night Friday night, and breezy. On Saturday, we'll start the morning out with a few showers, possibly a thunder shower. Then become partly sunny. We'll get into about 82 degrees, and it will be breezy, but clouding back up Saturday night with a chance of more showers and thunder showers with a low of 62 and still breezy. More rain possible Sunday morning, cloudy and a high of 79 with still some pretty breezy conditions. At local forecast and our current conditions, next in a moment.
The Healthy Dent County Fitness Center is proud to announce that they are now offering free memberships to those who have the Silver Sneakers program, which is a benefit available through many Medicare plans. Silver Sneakers is the nation's leading community fitness program designed exclusively for older adults. Getting started is as easy as calling the Healthy Dent County Fitness Center at 739-1127 to see if you qualify, or stop by and sign up at the Fitness Center office, take a tour of the facility, and start working out at no cost. Healthy Dent County and the Silver Sneakers program, partnering together for your well-being. Stop by 1200 West Trollo Road or call 739-1127 to get all the details. Healthy Dent County and the Silver Sneakers program, together for your benefit.
At the KSMO studios right now, taking a look at our forecast, it does call for plenty of sunshine through the day today. Now that frost advisory is coming to an end that we have, but hopefully you did bring your sensitive vegetation in or get it covered last night. We will top about 68 today. Winds southwesterly throughout most of the day today. We haven't really seen too much wind yet, but it will pick up as the morning goes on. So we'll be at about 5 to 15 by mid to late morning, and then gusting to 20 to 25 by the afternoon. Clear skies tonight, low of 44. Winds out of south at 5 to 15, gusting to 25. Then Tuesday, we'll have sunshine early with a chance of some showers in the afternoon. A chance of showers is 50%, and we will have southerly winds blowing at a pretty good clip at 12 to 20, gusting up to 25 to 30. Chance of some rain lingering Tuesday night. That's a 3 in 10 chance. Still cloudy early Tuesday night, then gradually clearing, low of 42 with northwest winds. Sunshine on Wednesday, high of 71 with northeasterly breezes. And then Wednesday night, partly cloudy, low of 44. Partly sunny Thursday, clouding up in the afternoon, and a high of 69 with a 3 in 10 chance of showers, with a chance of more showers Thursday night into Friday morning, low Thursday night of 55. At the KSMO studios right now, your hometown radio station. Our skies are mostly clear. Matter of fact, I didn't even see a cloud out there last time I peeked out. We do have a 2-mile-an-hour wind coming out of south to southwest. 88% is the relative humidity. It's 30.26 inches of pressure. It's rising. Our temperature reading 36 degrees under sunny, clear blue skies at KSMO. And that's been weather on Operation Weather Watch. Complete summary of weather in the region and KSMO listening area, brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO Radio. Please stay with us. Civic happenings are coming your way next. They will right after this.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
A life event could qualify you for a discount. Call me, Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and we will make sure you have the coverage you need.
In search of the perfect cut for your lawn? Join the pursuit by choosing from a full line of Steel mowers. From gas and battery options to zero turns and push mowers, Steel offers a wide range of mowing solutions for homeowners and professionals. Right now, get 0% financing on your purchase with a Steel zero-turn mower. Real Steel. Find yours at steelusa.com/mowers. Available at select dealers. Financing available on qualifying purchases and subject to credit approval. See dealer for details.
At the KSMO studios, right here at your hometown radio station, it is time for a look at weather on what's going weather. It's time for a look at our Civic Record, a program of church and civic news, and a mention of persons recently deceased. The Civic Record brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station, and your friends at Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 South, reminding you that if you have a question or two about beautiful furnishings, floor covering, bedding, appliances, or accessories, do the easy thing. Just stop on by Southtown at 1601 South Highway 19 and ask their fine sales staff. I'll be more than happy to show you and then also talk to you about the different types of bedding available, or floor coverings, or furniture, the styles, or the types of coverings that you might be interested in. And, of course, too, if you have any other questions, we're more than happy to discuss those with you as well. Even talk to you about how you can do financing. Remember, Southtown Furniture is open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. So drop on by 1601 South Highway 19 in Salem. You can also call 729-3422, and you can go online, SouthtownFurnitureSalem.com. Southtown Furniture in Salem, truly where the bargains are. Norman Dwayne Elliott passed away April 14th at the age of 84. Funeral services for Norman Dwayne Elliott will be held at 1 o'clock today at the Rolla Chapel of James and Garb Mortuary in Rolla. Visitation for family and friends will be held prior to the service this morning from 11 until service time at the chapel. Norman Dwayne Elliott is survived by his wife Patty Elliott of Carabel, Florida, son Tracy Elliott and wife Kimbra of Springfield, Illinois, daughter Shelley Phillips and husband Jason of Rolla, a brother Dale Elliott of Licking, sister Pat Ingram of Licking, and 3 grandchildren. All the arrangements are under the direction of the James and Gar Mortuary of Rolla for Norman Dwayne Elliott, whose funeral services will be held at 1 o'clock this afternoon at the Rolla Chapel of James and Gar Mortuary. A Gardener's Dream Paint and Sip will be held on Friday with Danielle Norris from 6 to 8:30 at the Creative Arts Center. Paint a cute canvas scene with some of the gardener's favorite things. Danielle will lead you step by step through the whole process. The cost is $25. All your supplies will be provided. At least 6 people are needed to hold the class. It's limited to no more than 20. Class registrations are on a first-come, first-served basis with the online registrations. Interested persons can sign up under programs at the SalemCommunityBetterment.com website for the activities at the Creative Arts Center. On Saturday at 4 o'clock, the Jadwin Volunteer Fire Department will be celebrating their 27th General Membership Meeting. Have a barbecue and beverages will be provided, as well as paper plates, plasticware, and napkins. You're asked to please bring your favorite picnic food, dessert, casserole, pie, or cake to share with your neighbors. The Jadwin Volunteer Fire Department is located at 33 Route ZZ at the intersection of Highways K and ZZ. Again, their general membership meeting will be on Saturday at 4 at the Jadwin Volunteer Fire Department, and all are welcome to attend. The Ozark Heritage Artisan Spring Fest will be held this Saturday. It'll be from 9 until 3 at the Creative Arts Center at 202 South Main Street. Art, crafts, baked goods, demonstrations, and fun. Everybody's welcome to the Spring Fest. That'll be coming up Saturday 9 to 3 at the Salem Creative Arts Center right here in Salem, 202 South Main Street. Salem Acoustic Jam will be held this Saturday at Creative Arts Center at 6:30. Come on out and bring your instrument and join in, or just come to listen to the music and tap your feet. All types of music are played, and whether you're a beginner or a seasoned pro, everybody's welcome to come on out. There is no charge to attend. That's the Salem Acoustic Jam, Saturday night, Creative Arts Center, beginning at 6:30. Everybody's invited out this Saturday to the Salem Eagles for karaoke by Stagecoach Productions from 7 to 11. The kitchen will also be open from 5 until 8 o'clock. All are welcome to attend at the Eagles Club, all their activities. They are out on Highway 32 West, just past the airport, and they're on the north side of Highway 32. Head on out, check it out for yourself. Come Saturday, April 27th, the Salem Eagles for karaoke with Stagecoach Productions from 7 to 11, with the kitchen open from 5 until 8 o'clock. Again, everyone is welcome to attend. More of our Civic Record is next when we do come right back.
Southtown Furniture in Salem is your local authorized appliance dealer for Speed Queen washers and dryers. Speed Queen is the most dependable washer and dryer available today, featuring their famous commercial design using only the highest quality metal components. These components are tested for over 10,000 cycles or 25 years of life at 8 loads per week. Your clothes will always come out cleaner with Speed Queen's large size agitator and wash tub, both rotating, allowing water to move through the heaviest fabric to create a better, gentle wash. Stop by Southtown Furniture today, your local authorized appliance dealer for Speed Queen washers and dryers, Highway 19 South, right here in Salem. It's Southtown Furniture.
At the KSMO studios, your hometown radio station. Let's continue with our Civic Record and take a look at the Salem Nutrition Center's menu for today. They'll be serving up Polish sausage on bun with kraut and carrots. The Salem Nutrition Center is located inside the Salem Senior Center at 604 North McGrath Lane. You're more than welcome to stop on by and enjoy a great lunch today from 11 to 12:30, and they start things out with a soup and salad bar at 10:30. Remember, if you're 60 years of age and above, your suggested contribution is $5. If you're under the age of 60, the meal is $7. And don't forget, too, that everybody, all ages, anyone is welcome to attend. If you have any questions about the meal or about the location or maybe about Meals on Wheels, call 729-2373. That's the Salem Nutrition Center menu, and it's brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. And that menu today will be Polish sausage on bun with kraut and carrots. And don't forget that the menu can change without notice. There you have it, a look at our civic record. It's a program of church and civic news and a mention of persons recently deceased. Civic record brought to you as a courtesy of all of us at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station, and your friends at Southtown Furniture, Highway 19 South, right here in Salem. Don't forget to stop on by and visit with them if you have an opportunity. If you can't get by, don't forget you can browse online at SouthtownFurnitureSalem.com and check things out. You can even find an application for financing right there online as well. Friends at Southtown Furniture, part of the Ballard family of furniture stores, serving you since 1922. Southtown Furniture in Salem, truly where the bargains are. It's 8:10, top of the hour time, brought to you as a courtesy of Doug Wisdom and Wisdom Financial Services. Don't forget, when questions do arise about where your financial future is going, you know, we all have plans, and as time goes on, sometimes those plans get altered or changed, or you just need to kick back and punt sometimes too, as plans just go haywire. It does happen. So don't forget to get in touch with Doug when your plans may or may not be on track. If you have to have a little financial help, Doug Wisdom can help you. 729-7508. Doug Wisdom and Wisdom Financial Services. At the KSMO studios, stay right here. We got statewide news coming up from the Missouri Net. That's Salem Nutrition Center's menu, AP News, and sports in the Missouri Net. It's all coming up. KSMO, Salem, Missouri.
Hello, my name is Dr. Nasser Al-Masalma, but you can call me Dr. Al. I am a board-certified physician on internal medicine at SMDH, Family Medicine, where I look to find the cause of your health problem, then prescribe the right treatment and remedy to make you healthy again. I'm accepting new patients, so please call 729-8000 to make an appointment. Salem Memorial District Hospital, every patient, every encounter, every time.
Do you know who some of the most avid readers of Cardinals Magazine are? It's Cardinal alumni. Our former players tell me time and again that Cardinals Magazine is one of their favorite ways to stay connected to the birds on the bat.
And you know, Ricky, I've heard the same thing. They feel like they're still coming to the ballpark each day when they're enjoying the impressive lineup of feature stories in every issue of Cardinals Magazine.
Cardinals Magazine helps you really get to know the current players, not only their stories in uniform, but who they are off the field and how they got to where they are.
And it doesn't stop with the stories on current players. No one does a better job giving fans a truer picture of everything happening on the field, inside the ballpark, and all over Cardinals Nation. Even stories on our Cardinals alumni.
Join our former players who enjoy the classic coverage of Cardinals Magazine. Subscribe for yourself and your favorite fan at cardinals.com/magazine or 314-345-9000.
Cardinals Magazine. It's all here.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
A life event could qualify you for a discount. Call me, Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and we will make sure you have the coverage you need.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out: the Salem United Methodist Church, Dent County Health Center, and the local on 4th Street, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained, Town Screen in Salem.
Missouri Net News, I'm Marshall Griffin. Missouri U.S. Senator Josh Hawley wants President Biden to impose, quote, crushing sanctions on Iran following its recent drone attack on Israel.
Iran ought to be absolutely, totally, and completely isolated. I mean, this is their choice. They have brought it on themselves. They are a terrorist state. So we've got to isolate them. We've got to make sure that our allies aren't selling to them. They shouldn't be able to use their dirty profits from oil to fund their nuclear program. We've got to turn the screws down on them, and then we've got to support Israel.
Last Thursday, the Biden administration did impose sanctions on Iran's drone and missile programs. As for supporting Israel, the U.S. House over the weekend passed a $95 billion foreign aid package that includes Israel and Taiwan, which Hawley has called for helping. But it also provides military aid to Ukraine, which Hawley opposes. Missouri's congressional delegation showed more support for Israel than Ukraine in Saturday's vote on aid packages for both warring countries. Separate votes were held on the aid bills before they were combined into one and sent to the U.S. Senate. On the Israeli aid package, Republicans Mark Alford, Eric Burleson, Sam Graves, Jason Smith, and Wagner, and Democrat Emmanuel Cleaver voted yes, while Democrat Cori Bush voted no, accusing the Israeli government of committing genocide against Palestinians in Gaza. On the Ukraine aid package, both Bush and Cleaver voted yes, joined by Republicans Graves and Wagner, while Republicans Alford, Burleson, and Smith voted no, saying the government should focus on securing the southern border over sending more aid to Ukraine. Republican Blaine Luetkemeyer was absent for both votes. The State House has passed a bill that would ban the distribution of so-called deep fakes within 90 days of an election of any candidate or party running for office. Neosho Republican Ben Baker says his bill does not apply if the messages include a disclaimer stating that the message has been manipulated or generated by artificial intelligence.
Then at least people know that this is not, in fact, the real person. And I think that's the difference, is the ability to put in someone's mind that that is that person saying or doing this thing is just crazy.
This is Missouri Net.
Getting ready to take on spring? Create your own outdoor oasis with legendary steel tools. From mowers and blowers to trimmers and more, count on Steel to get it done this spring. Right now, save $30 on the American-made FS56 RCE trimmer. Real Steel. Find yours at SteelDealers.com. The FS56 RCE is made in America of U.S. and global materials. Offer valid for limited time only while supplies last. See participating dealer for details.
We all want to give our children the best possible start in life. One important thing we can do is to make sure they receive their recommended immunizations. Immunizations help children stay healthy by preventing serious diseases that can cause lifelong disabilities or even death. With the power to protect, we can ensure our children have the best possible chance at a healthy future. This National Infant Immunization Week, join the Missouri Immunization Coalition in protecting our children. Learn more at moimmunize.org.
Missouri's House Speaker is dodging questions on an ethics investigation. Anthony Morabith reports.
House Speaker Dean Plocher is refusing to address a public report that investigated complaints involving allegations of ethical misconduct against him. Despite evidence of no wrongdoing, the report accuses him of obstructing the investigation, preventing witnesses from being able to testify during the investigation. At a Thursday news conference, Plocher shut down repeated attempts to address the report, chastised the reporters, and abruptly ended the presser. There have been no committee meetings since the report has been made public, and members soundly rejected the report along with a recommended letter of disapproval, as well as tweaks to chamber and committee rules to allow committee investigations of the House Speaker.
A lawsuit has been filed against an unlicensed casino operating in southeast Missouri's Dunklin County. And a frost advisory is in effect across almost all of Missouri this morning, except for the far western and northwestern counties and the two Boot Heel counties. This is Missouri Net.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tiffany Bland. I'm the new MD at SMDH Family Medicine. I will be providing family medical services for all ages. I'm now accepting new patients, so please call 729-8000 to make an appointment today. SMDH Family Medicine is open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurance. Salem Memorial District Hospital, every patient, every encounter, every time.
You can pay your intercounty electric bill with the pay-by-phone system, providing a payment option available to all members at no charge. This option is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Go ahead and give it a try. You can call 866-621-3679 to pay your bill this month at whatever time of day is convenient for you. This service, provided by Intercounty Electric, allows you to make a payment or check your account status.
Here at KSMO Radio, let's take a look at that Salem Nutrition Center menu for today, this Monday, the 22nd of April. And they're going to be serving up Polish sausage on bun with kraut and carrots for lunch, which will be from 11 till 12:30. They have a soup and salad bar that starts at 10:30 in the morning. A Salem Nutrition site is located inside the Salem Senior Center, 604 North McGrath Lane. If you're 60 years of age and above, the suggested contribution is $5. If you're under the age of 60, it's $7. If you have any questions about the meal, call 729-2373. Again, lunch today at the Salem Nutrition site will be Polish sausage on bun with kraut and carrots. That will be from 11 until 12:30. And everybody, all ages, are welcome to attend. Don't forget, the menu can change without notice. Every weekday, we bring you that Salem Nutrition Center's menu as a courtesy of KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. Stick around. AP News is coming up next, and then sports from the Missouri Net here at KSMO Salem.
Hi, I'm Bill Pollock, host of Show Me Today. We listened to you, Missouri, and brought you a daily radio show that brings you captivating stories of people, places, and topics around our state.
What was lacking in all these years before this was someone with the desire.
Now, if you miss a segment or entire show, just download our podcast.
A lot of people don't realize that.
Subscribe to Show Me Today on Apple or wherever you find your favorite podcasts and add us to your list.
Show Me Today.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
You'll find these spring deals at K&H Auto Supply. Gumot intake valve cleaner for $12.99 for the 11-ounce size. Blue Devil oil stop leak only $14.49, and Blue Devil head gasket sealer for $29.99. Come on by today at K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store here in Salem.
Parts City, yeah, Parts City, Parts City.
Your information source. KSMO Salem.
This is AP News. I'm Rita Foley. Donald Trump's hush money trial resumes half an hour from now in New York. The AP's Julie Walker is at the courthouse.
Security is tight here around the courthouse where Donald Trump's hush money case is underway. Lots of barricades and police. Police on the lookout for anyone or anything that could become an issue. Opening statements should lay out the prosecution's case against the former president and his defense. Trump denies falsifying business records to keep stories of his sex life quiet during the 2016 campaign and calls the case election interference. At court in Manhattan, I'm Julie Walker.
He says he carries it with him day after day, night after night, the memory of what happened on October 7th when Hamas attacked Israel. This morning, he resigned. The head of Israeli military intelligence, Major General Ahron Haliva. Here at home, there are new rules to protect those in nursing homes, but not everybody's happy about it.
The new nursing home rules would require minimum staffing levels, a minimum number of hours that staff spends with residents, and a registered nurse would be available around the clock. Also, 80% of Medicaid payments for home care providers would go to workers' wages. The coronavirus pandemic claimed more than 167,000 lives at nursing homes in the U.S., and advocates for the elderly and disabled reported residents going without meals and water and being kept in soiled diapers for too long. The rules will most certainly draw pushback from the nursing home industry. Donna Warder, Washington.
Is it okay to ban homeless people from sleeping in encampments outside when there's no shelter available for them? The Supreme Court considers that question today. The price of gas is up 4 cents in a week. It's $3.67 a gallon now. This is AP News. We've got the entertainment update for you now. The AP's Margie Zarletta.
The hotel near Mount Hood in Oregon that was filmed for the exteriors of the movie The Shining has reopened after the roof caught fire Thursday. Management for the Timberline Lodge says it is supporting guests while repairs are done. Country singer Morgan Wallen says he accepts responsibility for his behavior 2 weeks ago, in which he was arrested for allegedly throwing a chair off the roof of a Nashville bar. Wallen writes on X, formerly Twitter, that he waited to speak publicly until he made amends. He's due in court May 3rd.
And for a fortnight there we were.
Taylor Swift's new album, The Tortured Poets Department, sold 1.4 million copies in traditional album sales in the first day, according to Billboard. Swift released the album Friday at midnight Eastern, then released 15 more songs 2 hours later. I'm Margie Zarletta.
And I'm Rita Foley, AP News.
Be wise to guy wires. Observe the 10-foot rule to stay clear of guy wires and overhead power lines. If a guy wire is disrupted or broken, do not try to fix it yourself. Instead, call the professionals at Intercounty Electric at 866-621-3679. Guy wires on power poles provide grounding as well as support, so any damage to a guy wire can cause an electric current disruption, creating a very dangerous situation. This message is brought to you by Intercounty Electric Cooperative Association, your Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Have you seen Townscreen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at Advanced Chiropractic, Jet Tires and Auto, Salem Bowling Center, and Terrell's Complete Auto Care, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Townscreen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained. Townscreen in Salem.
Missouri Met Sports. I'm Bill Pollock. The Royals dropped the rubber game of their series with the Orioles, losing 5-0. It was the first time Casey's high-powered offense was shut out this season, and first loss on the mound for Seth Lugo, who gave up 4 runs. And this was the first of 6 games against Baltimore, a playoff team that the Royals were not competitive. Manager Matt Quattrero.
We had a couple chances there where we just didn't capitalize, but overall, you get, when the team shuts you out, you got to tip your cap. But we couldn't execute. But the rest of the games were really competitive games.
Brady Singer pitches tonight against the Blue Jays at home. The Cardinals 0-for-9 with runners in scoring position. They got swept by the Brewers 2-0 the final on Sunday. The Cardinals offense was quiet all weekend. Paul Goldschmidt hitting just .179 the first 22 games.
Any adjustments that can be made, trying to do that to the best of my ability. I haven't done it, and that's disappointing. It's probably cost us some games so far, so I hate that.
Sonny Gray's beautiful start was wasted. He struck out 12 until the Brewers finally got to him in the 7th. Lance Lynn pitches against the Diamondbacks at home tonight. Former Duke forward Mark Mitchell is headed to Mizzou for his junior season. The 6'8" athlete ranks number 6 in CBS sports transfer rankings and is the latest high-profile acquisition for Dennis Gates, seeking to reboot after an 0-18 SEC season. Mitchell is a former 5-star recruit. He averaged almost 12 points, 6 rebounds per game, and shot 54% last year for the Blue Devils. It was a difficult week for the Porter basketball family. First, Jonte was banned from the NBA for gambling on games. Then Coben was sentenced to 6 years in prison for killing a woman while driving drunk in Denver. Michael, who plays for the Denver Nuggets, started and scored 19 points in his first playoff game on Saturday.
Definitely tried to compartmentalize, and sad stuff happened to a couple of my brothers, but I got 16 more brothers in here, so I know I had to be here for them. And
Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
Freedom isn't just a word, it should be a way of life for all Missourians. Wouldn't it be wonderful to live in a state where you're free from excessive taxes, regulations, and corporate handouts, and free to send your children to the school of your choice? That's why we at the Show Me Institute put together our 2024 Missouri Blueprint, a roadmap on how the state can progress to a bright future. The blueprint covers policy ideas from a Bill of Rights for parents to government transparency, school report cards, healthcare reform, and more. Our vision is for Missouri to be a place where entrepreneurs can pursue their dreams, parents are free to direct the education of their children, and a growing economy provides opportunities for all. Critical to achieving this vision is a government that understands the value of freedom in the lives and future of our people. Check out our 2024 Missouri Blueprint, moving Missouri forward at showmeinstitute.org. The Show Me Minute has been brought to you by Show Me Institute and Show Me Opportunity.
Warmer weather is finally here, and it's time to bust out. Out of the house and out of your routines. Get outside and try something new, like the new Bacon Cajun Ranch McCrispy, paired with an Oreo frappe and McDonald's world-famous fries. Say yes to spring with tender chicken covered in tangy Cajun Ranch sauce. You can even get 25% off any order of $5 or more when you use mobile order and pay in the app. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Offer valid through May 19th, 2024 at participating McDonald's. Valid once a day. Excludes tax. Must opt into rewards. Oreo is a trademark of Mondelez International Group used under license.
At Country Mart in Salem, you'll find gluten-free, organic, and diabetic products. They also have fresh produce, quality meats, a bakery, and a full-service deli that serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Have you joined the Country Mart e-Club yet? You'll receive exclusive offers, weekly specials, and special sale items through your email. It's free to join, and for more information about the e-Club, go to www.tcmarkets.com. It's just another service from Country Mart in Salem.
29 minutes after the hour, 8 o'clock on your Monday, April 22nd. Glad to have you aboard here, KSMO. And let's take a look at that weather, which we earlier had a little bit of frost out there, but most of that, if not all of that, has been pretty well, eliminated by the sunshine. The sun has been out. We've warmed up nicely to about 43 degrees, so we're way past the frost. However, the damage it could have done, hopefully you did protect your sensitive vegetation from it. Our high today is going to top out close to 70, 65 to 70, somewhere in there. We will have a light southwest wind for the most part this morning. It will increase as the day does go on. So it'll be about 2 to 5 mile an hour this morning, about 8 to 15 by this afternoon. And later this afternoon, it could gust up to 20 to 25. Clear skies tonight, low of 46 with southerly winds 5 to 15. Still gusting over 20. Chance of some showers will develop during the late afternoon tomorrow, somewhere probably after 4 o'clock. We will have sunshine to start today, but clouds will increase, and we'll have a high about 72. Winds will be southerly at 12 to 20 and gust up to 25. Chance of that rain 50%. Then for Tuesday night, a chance of lingering light rain, 30% chance of that through the early evening. We'll have gradual clearing again after that, and a low of 42 with a northwest breeze. Sunshine Wednesday, high of 71 with northeasterly winds. Partly cloudy Wednesday night, low of 44, and Thursday partly sunny with a high of 69 with a 3 in 10 chance of rain developing later in the day. At the KSMO studios right now, it's 43 degrees, sunshine. We do have 4 mile an hour winds coming out of the south, 66% relative humidity, pressure at 30.25 inches. It's steady at the moment here at KSMO Radio. Now look at weather brought to you by Titan Paving and Drainage. You know, there's a lot of times that we walk outside and we don't think too much about seeing puddles of rain, or puddles of water after it rains, things of that nature. But is it going away? And is it running off into areas constantly where it's starting to erode your lawn away? Or is it going up against your foundation and just sitting there, and the next thing you know, you may have a little leak inside your home? You know, there's a number of different things that can be a problem with your drainage. Get them corrected and have it done the right way to remove that water, get it away from your house, and that way your basement stays nice and dry, and your driveways don't get chipped up and crack earlier because of water underneath them. And then when it gets cold, it freezes. You know what I'm talking about. Don't let it happen to you. Contact Don Mutz, and he can help you out at Titan Paving and Drainage. Come on out, check things out, correct that issue that you have, and remove that water that becomes a problem to your driveways, your sidewalks, to your foundations. He can really do a good job for you. Just give him a call, 453-6462 or 453-6379. Titan Paving and drainage.
Looking to grade and then pave a project on your property? Don't look at trying to coordinate multiple contractors to get the job done. Let Titan Paving and Drainage handle all phases of the project from design to installation, using the latest in technology and equipment to provide you with the driveway or the parking area you desire in the most cost-effective way. Call Don Mutz of Titan Paving and Drainage at 453-6462 or 453-6379 and let him explain to you how to get the job done right.
At the KSMO studios, it's time for the Brownfield Livestock Report. It's the opening livestock report. Well, we're going to hope it's there. Brought to you as a courtesy of all of us here at KSMO Radio. I have my doubts. I don't think it's going to be there, but we'll find out. Right here at your hometown radio station, KSMO, agribusiness news for the Brownfield Farm Market Network. As I mentioned, I have my doubts. We were having some satellite issues this morning, so we hopefully will have that corrected. We did make some changes. However, that program was one that might have been recorded before we got the changes made. All right, here at KSMO, so no agribusiness news today. We apologize for that, and we hope we'll have that all situated out by noontime today when we bring you some news. Actually, at 10 o'clock, hopefully the opening livestock and the grain report will be there for you as well. All right, sorry about that. At the KSMO Studios, hometown radio source, we'll skip this program because obviously it's not there. And we'll come right back and have some music from Justin Moore in Alabama and Dustin Lynch. KSMO, Salem, Missouri.
Don't pay retail for your diamond engagement ring or gift. Come to CleanOrigin.com. Founded by a family of leaders in the diamond industry for more than a century. We're experts in ecologically friendly lab-grown diamonds because that's all we do. Come clean with Clean Origin, the only diamond jewelers who give you a 100-day, no questions asked return on your purchase. Head to CleanOrigin.com or one of our retail stores and mention code Radio10 to receive 10% off. That's CleanOrigin.com, code Radio10.
Frustrated with slow internet speeds? Missouri is set to spend more than $1 billion to bring broadband internet to locations without service. You have until April 26th to submit evidence that service has been incorrectly reported for locations that should be marked as unserved and eligible for funding. To check service reported for your home or business, go to broadbandmap.mo.gov. That's all one word, broadbandmap.mo.gov. Brought to you by the Missouri Department of Economic Development.
Imagine your team always looking and feeling their best in high-performance technical workwear. Cintas can make it happen. They have garments for almost every job imaginable. And with the Cintas Workwear program, you get freshly laundered garments delivered every week for everyone on your team. Great garments without the bother of laundry. That's a real perk for employees. Find out how Cintas can boost team image and morale. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Is the IRS making you feel anxious? Do you have multiple years of unfiled taxes or owe more than $8,000? The tax attorneys at Allies Tax Relief specialize in problems like yours, and they're ready to negotiate your fresh start. Don't go another year fearing the IRS. Allies Tax Relief will stop the IRS from garnishing your wages or levying your bank account. You only pay if you qualify for their services, so why wait? Call 800-280-4184 today. That's 800-280-4184.
Hello, my name is Samantha Welch. I'm the new family nurse practitioner at SMDH Family Medicine. If your family is in need of a medical provider, I'm accepting new patients of all ages. Our clinic is located at Physicians Office Building 3 on the SMDH campus. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurance. Please call 729-8000 to set up an appointment. Salem Memorial Hospital, every patient, every encounter, every time.
KSMO.